Keep Driving is a relaxing, casual, resource management type game about going on a road trip, picking up hitchhikers.
Hey, I can't talk right now, I'm in the car, sorry, bye. Who was that? My wife. I should call back, 1 sec, sorry. Hey, I can't talk right now, I'm in the car, but sorry, bye.
Exploring, doing the odd job here and there, picking up quests, trying to survive, and ultimately deciding where your road trip takes you. The gameplay loop of Keep Driving is essentially around keeping you and your car running with the limited resources you have at your disposal. The gameplay initially seems fairly complicated, but it's actually pretty simple to a point. You pick a destination on the map and then drive there. While driving, you face threats, which can damage either your car, your gas supply, your energy, or your money. You have to deal with these threats while minimizing their damage, and then try to restock or repair when you get to the next stop. You also have the occasional introspection, where the player character just thinks about something, and you get to pick a choice which will in some way affect your playthrough. These are a really nice way of mixing up the driving and randomizing each playthrough. I like how often it's pretty obvious what you should pick and what you shouldn't to make sure you aren't punished by it, but sometimes it just fits the RP more to make the bad choice.
Didn't I just pass this car? He's following me. Look into the rearview mirror and you feel a little paranoid. Paranoid now.
There are hitchhikers you can pick up who all have their own skills for dealing with threats and quests you can complete for them. Not to mention they have nice little interactions.
How do you make your money? Work here and there. You gotta make sure to fill out your Y30 before your personal taxes. After you've sent in your D7 in the second last quarter of the fiscal year.
The quests you get throughout the game can be either small side quests like a hitchhiker quest or a delivery quest, or they can be main quests, which it seems you pick one of and then focus on that for your playthrough. At each stop you can restock your items, repair and customize your car, do some shopping, work a job to earn some extra money, or do some exploring. There's a lot to do and a big map to explore. The game's aesthetics are really nice. The graphics are a beautiful kind of gritty pixel art style, and the music that plays as you're driving is really in keeping with the vibe of a teenager on their first road trip.
Oh yeah, this is the good shit. Yeah, feel my heart holy now, dream of me. Probably feel my heart.
You unlock more music as you play through the game.
Oh yeah, this is more like it. This fucking slaps. Holy now, feel my heart.
And you can customize your playlist.
How do I add Holy Now 5 times?
It's easy to get lost in game and feel to some extent like you really are just on a road trip in your first car, blaring your 6-track CD on repeat and having some random introspections. Aside from the aesthetics and the relaxing nature of the game, there are a lot of other positives here. For example, exploring, which is a mechanic I was kind of surprised to find in this game, is awesome. I like that getting items for your car aids your ability to explore, and after exploring you get to discover items, and if you're exploring in the forest you find porn mags, because like everyone knows, for some reason you find porn mags in the forest.
Claimed items, cool. Oh, I found some porn mags because it's the forest. Jesus Christ, look at that one. Fucking hell. I'll be right back.
The whole game just has a relaxed vibe, and it works hard to cultivate that. The quests are assigned in a chill way, you can do them or not. There's no hassle, no big deal, and when you complete them it's just like, yeah, thanks. Keep Driving's kind of self-aware. It seems like when it says something, it's often for an in-game reason.
I really don't read enough anymore. Well, the pile of books I want to read just keeps getting bigger. Yeah, I don't read any of them. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, it's giving me another fucking book to read.
On top of that, this game has a great sense of humour, like how the mechanic, always making fun of the customer, is one of the items on the bill. And sometimes I'm not sure if the comedy is even intentional, but it still lands.
Look at all those stars. When were you born? Let me guess, you're Capricorn or no, Leo. Don't tell me, for fuck's sake. Me too, game. Me too.
I like the introspections and the interactions with the hitchhikers.
What are you thinking about? Not much, I guess. Things. Will you never look at me? I'm driving. I've got to look at the road. Do you want me to crash? I will turn this car around.
And the girl has to be the best hitchhiker because she can immediately resolve any of the hitchhiker argument threats or soothe you to remove any negative statuses. But I'll be honest, I don't want to think about how she removes the dirty status. But by far the best thing about this game is just chilling, maybe putting on some music and watching the wide variety of beautifully drawn backgrounds go by.
Only down, dream of me, probably feel my heart.
On the other hand, I can see why this game may not be for everyone. If you're not interested in laid-back games or management, then you're unlikely to be amazed by this game. However, the only real negative I can see is that it does a pretty bad job of explaining itself to begin with. There's a tutorial that explains how you deal with threats, but there are a lot of different symbols, and it can take a while to begin to understand what they all mean. I broke myself down a number of times, not realising the skill I was playing would use up the last of my gas before I got it. And I very nearly refunded this game, as I wasn't quite feeling it until it clicked.
The ocean, both calm and violent. I wonder how long this lighthouse has been standing here. One day I'd like to set out to sea, or imagine being a lighthouse keeper. One day I'd like to set out to sea. I would just keep sailing. Oh my god! Sequel confirmed. Keep sailing. Keep sailing. Keep driving too. Keep sailing.
This game is a really nice, enjoyable indie game that scratches a certain itch and gets you hooked. It's fundamentally simple, but also has depth and layers to it. Once you reach a certain point, you realise there's more going on under the hood than meets the eye. You can play all the way through and still not really understand all the mechanics, or why certain things are happening. I'm pretty sure relationship with your parents is a difficulty setting, but it doesn't really tell you that at the start. And why am I always shoplifting now? I'm guessing it's because I bought the knife, but I don't know if there are any repercussions to shoplifting, or if I just permanently get a free item every time I visit a shop. You just don't know. But in the very nature of the game, the best thing to do is not think about it too much, and just keep driving. I still have a lot to do in this game, but I wanted to make a video about it while I could, and since Monster Hunter's come out, I've been kind of distracted. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you played the game, leave a comment to let me know what you thought of it. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, and keep driving.